Peace, a small word with a big idea behind it. An idea born from survival, an emotion nourished by will and strength, a notion that contains in itself security, protection, and power. And for more than 3 decades, we have stood as the sentinels of peace, the sustainers of harmony, and the safekeepers of security. We are BDL. BDL was established under the Ministry of Defence in 1970 as a manufacturing base for guided missile systems and allied equipment. And started its sojourn with the production of the French SS-11B1 anti-tank guided missiles. With projects in collaboration with Messrs Euromissile from France and Messrs KDP from Russia, and with the visionary lead of India's integrated guided missile development program, for which BDL was made the prime production agency. We have never looked back in our endeavor to synthesize the most advanced manufacturing technologies. We are now the cutting edge of guided weapon technology, with 3 manufacturing units that make weapons for all branches of the Army, including one in Hyderabad, one in Medak, and the new unit in AVSEQ for underwater weapon systems. The customer is always the center of our world. And that's why we put all our rich manufacturing experience, international quality standards, and state-of-the-art facilities into achieving one single goal: complete customer gratification. From missiles to torpedoes to interference detectors, our formidable arsenal packs quite a punch. Pun intended. Our repertoire includes the state-of-the-art Prithvi missile in 2 variants, P1 and P2. The second generation, semi-automatic, anti-tank, tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided and aerodynamically controlled Concours N missile. The medium-range surface-to-air Akash missile, along with a whole class of medium-range and long-range surface-to-air missiles. The semi-automatic controlled, tele-orienting, laser-equipped, high-velocity jamming immune missile with tandem warhead named Inval. The C-303 torpedo countermeasure system for submarines. The CMDS or countermeasure dispensing system, which dispenses chaff and flare payloads from aircraft against radar-guided and IR-seeking air and ground-launched missiles. And the advanced lightweight torpedo, which can be launched from a ship or a helicopter, available in both war-shot and exercise modes, with passive or active and mixed homing modes, and multiple search pattern capability. Missiles, like most other weaponry, are single-shot devices, and we know what that means. It means there is absolutely no room for error. It means that quality is a parameter that is monitored second by second and religiously adhered to. Apart from the ISO 9001-2008 and NABL ISO 17025 standard certifications for the manufacturing process, we even implemented the International Quality System certification for non-manufacturing areas like IT and engineering. So you can count on every single missile that comes out of our doors to do its job and no less. Our productionization process, with phase-wise transfer of technology and emphasis on indigenization, has given us a deep insight into the engineering and design of ATGMs. And this has empowered plans to emerge as a competitive and viable outsourcing hub for precision components and subsystems to global missile manufacturers. With technicians who are trained on the latest technologies and safety guidelines and green manufacturing units with zero effluent discharge, energy conservation and monitored disposal of waste, hazardous or otherwise, there is nothing we do not think of. And now, standing as the vanguard of missile technology, the future looks only more promising to us. Through joint ventures, BDL has in the pipeline several futuristic projects, including the third-generation anti-tank guided missile, the short-range class of surface-to-air missiles, heavyweight torpedoes, very short-range air defense systems, and self-propelled gun missile air defense systems. In addition to this, the strategic projects Shaurya, Sagarika and Agnivani will put BDL in a league of its own. And that is not all. We are committed to go beyond business for nation building. We give back to the world around us in more ways than one. From establishing water supply facilities and midday meal kitchens in backward communities, to distribution of amenities like blankets and ceiling fans for hostels, to donating stationery and furniture to schools, or even adopting them. And free medical camps, we see ourselves as responsible corporate citizens. Technical collaborations with world leaders in missile systems and the DRDO have enabled us to provide the best solutions to the armed forces around the world and have put in a position from where there can only be more progress. The quest for technological excellence is what guides us. It is what makes us push our limits every day at work. It is what inspires us to make better and safer weapons. It is what moves us to be protectors. BDL, the force behind peace.